Tonight we're going to talk about the first U.S. American commemorative coin issued, which would be the start of a long line of other very popular commemorative pieces that are popular these days. And you know what? They're inexpensive compared to their mintages. This particular piece, this is the Columbian Exposition $50. So it's got a 50-cent face value. It is 90% silver. And these were minted for the years 1892 and 1893. 1893 they made quite a bit more. These were sold during the exposition in Chicago in, I believe, 1893. So they were sold for, I think, $1 or so. They didn't sell out. They had quite a bit more. It was more of a novelty piece than it was numismatic at the time. So there was a lot of these available. And there's a wide variety of grades available in the marketplace today. Specifically, a lot of mint state pieces, only because when someone bought these, they held on to them, they put them in a drawer, they kept them, you know, I think they even had an original little pouch or bag that these went into, which, you know, if you could find one, those are probably more rare than the coin itself. So that's the whole backstory. And, you know, I think whatever leftovers they had, I think they released them into circulation at one point, along with the other $50 at the time. Let's see, at the time there was the barber coinage was just starting. So, you know, it was out there floating around, so it could be found in pocket change, and therefore there's a mix of circulated pieces, which this particular example is. This one's 1893. This is the higher mintage of the 2 years. The obverse of the coin depicts, of course, Christopher Columbus, the person that they're commemorating during this event in Chicago at the time. And on the reverse, you actually have the very famous ship they sailed onto. Alright. And it's a very attractive piece. When these things are a high quality or a high grade, the ship has a lot of detail, and so does the globes underneath. 1492 World's Columbian Exposition in Chicago. Okay, and I wrote down 1892, 1893. So that's a quick look at a very widely available commemorative. If you're just going to be getting started into collecting the series of commemorative coins, this is usually the first one that everybody gets. Okay, pieces can be added for as little as melt, you know, for something that's worn. And you know what, the worn pieces, the circulated pieces, do have a little bit of a value to them, to collectors. Collectors love circulated pieces of the commemoratives, not just the Columbian Exposition, mostly in part of because there's a lot of the mint state examples out there, and there's very few of the circulated, unless you get the Columbian here. Okay, so that's the Columbian Exposition $50. And something else I wanted to talk to you guys about before we cut the video here. It's a brand new year, brand new coins, brand new mintages, and I want to hear what you guys are looking forward to for 2012. We're entering the third year of the...
Not to me.